resolution. I resolve what to do, and here is why. I'm afraid of hitting someone passing by. This is how I New Year's resolution.
Dance. Check. Yeah. Exonerated, I ain't dying on this hill. Tonight we dining where? Tell Leonidas I know somewhere with finer fares. Germinate the yeast, we got it jumping in the pan. Flirts with danger, we hastily learn how to dance. Circumstance, raise a baby to a beast like rain and heat. Raise a seed into a plant. Stone throwers, glass homes, keep hiding hands. Terse reminders of the rocky path. Gleaning what I can from what I have amassed. The space-time continuum bend. I'm sticking with the simple plans. I'm just a man. Bars like the rim of the bath. Live, love, and laugh. This up like hovercraft. Have little buddy relax. We on the cutting edge. Told you we only doubling back to cover tracks. Metal lungies, you don't wanna match. The earth mother gave the sun a lap that sat me on my ass. Jet lag, waking up the black money, breaking up the cash. Outnumbered, but we obviously crunch them in the stacks. Nobody wants the scraps, nobody. The low hum of hunger had my stomach singing a song of sadness, wishing that it wasn't flat. Tonight we dining where? Dance.
Well, back once again. Welcome to another episode of the new Cutout Hours with me, DJ Pobby. So glad to be with you on this whenever or wherever you are. But right now, for me, it's December 29th, and this episode is coming out on the 30th, the penultimate day of 2025. What a great year. I had a wonderful year, and I hope you had a wonderful year as well, and are having a chill, kind of odd week between the two holidays here and the start of the new year. 2026 is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for the music and adventures we will have out there. But first, right now you're hearing the song Sub Rosa by Dirty Art Club off the Silver Suite, which is number 24 on my album rankings for this year. Before this, though, we had number 1 on my list, Earl Sweatshirt's Live, Laugh, Love, with the song there, Infatuation. Up next, we have a song that I kind of really vibed with and related to. It is called Funny Music by Jelly Haha off Switcheroo, which is number 39 in my ranking. Lots of other amazing music coming up, so let's get started.
ask you if you were okay. On every other human, we'll take goodbye to stream and for the television with this and that. We can't comprehend the meaning of it all. We're bored and tired. We're wired for living in the future after all. Living in the future after all. Living in the future after all. Living in the future.
All right, I'm back. Right now you're hearing Horseshoe Gaze by Tim Hill off Blood, Sun, Moon, Run, number 42 in my selections of this year. Before this, though, we had the British band The Bug Club with Living in the Future off Very Human Features. Love The Bug Club so much. They've been doing some harder indie rock for a while now, and I always love listening to their new stuff and their old stuff as well. Great British music. And then up and next, we have the breakout American band of the year, Geese, with one of their tracks, Trinidad, off Getting Killed, which is number 5 for me for this year, so top 10. Nice job, Geese. Had a friend describe them as a musical panic attack once, so I hope you like that. All right, we'll get into it now. Let's dig these. And what does he have? What does he have in his car? What does he have?
Listen to me, I said.
It's almost like you never listen to me when I'm speaking. You should listen to me. It's almost like you never listen to me when I'm speaking. You should listen to me. I know I'm not some movie star, citing some big script, but if you open your mind, I might be able to tell you something. It's almost like you never listen to me when I'm speaking. You should listen to me. It's almost like you never listen to me when I'm speaking. You should listen to me. I know I've not been listening to what you've been saying. I have my own words prepared. I'll put you right back where you belong. Though I have no formal training on the current subject, once I open my mouth, you'll see how sharp I really am.
Well, back once again. Right now you're hearing Boom Bapt by Micaiah McCraven, Ben Lamar Gay, and Theon Cross off Technologic, one EP of 4 that this trio released of some live music they performed throughout the year. I did not get around to listening to this whole EP and all 4 of them, so this one is not ranked, but I have been hearing it a lot on KMHD, and I've been listening to it a lot in the month of December, so I decided to just sneak this song in there because I love it so much. Before this, though, we had Fox Warren with Listen to Me with their album 2. Fox Warren, of course, has Andy Schaaf on vocals, including some of his fellow friends as well, like Avery Kissick, Colin Nealis, Dallas Bryson, and Daryl Kissick. A wonderful band, and the vocals by Andy are always amazing. I just love it so much, and this album is really good. I love how they intersplice little old movie clips in there as well, and that one is ranked 28. Up next, though, we have No Joy with My Crud Princess off Bugland, which is a wonderful electronic album that I recommend checking out if you like abrasive sounds but also beautiful melodies. That album is ranked number 12. Alright, let's get into the crud.
used to dance because the music was alright. And you added, neither of us dances anyway, and I agreed to the question of where I think we'll be in a year or two from now. I've been trying not to be so overconfident, and you agreed there used to be enough for me. Rushed into the street with my head down. Rushed into the street with my head down. Then Garcia, Delta Venus. These picture beds have started singing. At the dinner, we were wondering if the toast would ever happen. If you should have thought of something simple you could say, and I agreed. At the hotel, couldn't help but hear the party spill out onto the patio. Their voices held in midair like a promise that nobody here would be. Getting a little bit of sleep, oh no, no. Rushed into the street with my head down. Rushed into the street with my head down. Then Garcia, Delta Venus. These picture beds have started singing. It could be fun, taking all my time. If I had a dime, I'd pay. Listen to the sound, possibly loud. Now somebody started singing.
Prioritizing those who have committed.
I mean, oh, here comes.
Smoke. The dead don't speak to the living, something not for us to know. The dead drift like empty boats. My people fled to the mountains, but it's nowhere the white men don't go.
And to provoke maximum reaction ahead of Netanyahu's meeting.
extremely.
Big name.
It again. Items per week.
Salads.
Hello once again. Right now, you're hearing Stereo Lab with Electrified Teeny Bop! Exclamation point off Instant Holograms on Metal Film. A wonderfully long and fantastic record by the Legacy Band. I'm glad they are still putting out amazing music, even if, like many other artists this year, unfortunately, they used AI art to promote it. The music isn't AI, thank God, but they used a little AI music video, I believe, and I was put off by that at first. Thankfully, the music was amazing, and that is ranked number 54. Before this, though, we had Tennis with At the Wedding off Face Down in the Garden. Their last record ever, maybe? Who knows if they'll come back, but they're not making music or touring anymore, so good luck to both of them. I love Tennis so much. Unfortunately, I didn't really love this album as much as I did their last many albums, but still, I'm glad that they're doing great, and I love this song, At the Wedding. The album is ranked number 95. Still really good, still worth checking out if you like Tennis and if you like music, I think you like music, don't you? Alright, up next, though, we have An Evening at Dunsmore by Young Morpheus with beats by Dirty Art Club off A Spyglass to One's Face, ranked number 38 for moi. A great record, quick with amazing raps. We'll get into it after the rest of Electrified Teeny Bop. Let's go.
right, really hit my people's back. Burning it back at the line. I got the sack of Jackson Heights, shorty was asking the time. I ain't trying to hear that shit, his argument asinine. Screws on the wall resemble faces I used to use. Highs all hell at the crib up at Hootie Hoo. Sometimes you gotta take a little pause and see it through. We stuck it under your nose, you don't read the news. New foliage in the air like there's nothing we could do. Find a place to stash jewels right underneath the roof. Hell lose trust, cause I got the strength to throw 'em. Them little words cool, these days you gotta show 'em. Glow got extinguished, she smacked it out his hands when he trying to start chiefing. Wig twisting season, I had the strawberry preserves with the squad. He lying about his personhood just to try to get involved. The net game raged off bending logs. Legs spread out, people holding whole situation to gain a little bit of power. People holding whole situation to gain some power.
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. I don't know you, cuz. Straight up. So then he tell me, so he like, okay, hold on. He like, bro, oh, you a little yeah, you a you just looking for the bro. What? What? That's crazy. You look like a sailor, what? Bro. That's crazy. Bro. Hold on. Somebody killed me. I'm like, further? Hold on. Without my hands, when times were tough in time. Now I know you're mine. Now I know you're mine. Doesn't move as half as well as you lie. When you lie, doesn't move as half as well as you lie. When you lie, when you lie, doesn't move as half as well when you lie. When you lie, when you lie, when you You never really
From the surface, anything particularly unusual. Okay, but were there any markings on this that were different, or anything markers or English or any
Beautiful guitar work there by Joe Harvey White and Bobby Lee. That song being Sagebrush off Last Ride. That is number 108 on my album rankings. Before this, we had Coldplay cover by Caroline off Caroline 2, number 46. I love how they record that song, kind of combining two songs almost in the same space, it feels like. Maybe you're walking from one room to the next. I imagine my old college house, walking in between those rooms and hearing different songs going on. So that's a beautiful one. Love it. As I say a million times for this end of year wrap up, I love it because I love music, and I hope you do too. Up next, we have Men I Trust with Worn Down off Equius Caballus, number 7 in my album rankings. Love this record so much, included a lot of singles from this past year and a half by Men I Trust, but lots of other amazing songs as well, like Worn Down. Alright, we'll get into it in a little bit. Here's the rest of Sagebrush Fire.
Why fix
going to prepare to enter our holiday divested of all these negative feelings that we've all built up through the entire year, and myself and the party goers here are going to divest ourselves of our outward attire, as it were. You know what I mean.
Since it's fortune, now my DMs getting more explicit. Come tour the town, explore the city. They talking now, I see them, they don't want with me. We just ordered around, this clinking got me shorty kidding. Keep them pouring pound, this tree look like a water lily. Make y'all I proud, call it Vicky, that's my sister. Treat her like my daughter, really. Try walk my route, believe me, you gon' call it quick. Go through all that doubt and bruises, lay the thoughts of him. Yeah, I talk to crowds, it's easy, but don't walk with many. They ain't thought about you, me, I guess it costs a penny. I get dark and fly for 10, yeah, I bring lost to city. Can't get dark without a glimpse, I take all you give me. I get hard-headed in me, sometimes my fault, forgive me. I got sparkers at the weed, sometimes my heart get empty. Can't bar the crowd, can't bargain with me. Your shit watered down, mine is harsh shit. Watered down, all the crib. Can't bar the crowns, yeah, you can't bargain with me. Look down, mine's harsh shit. Watered down, all the crib. Can't bar the crowns, can't bargain with me. Your shit watered down, mine is harsh shit. Watered down, all the crib.
You don't be a clown, and especially you don't be a clone either. Men have been killed out here trying to copy what I've done. It's not to put on a show, I'm not done that.
I feel like it's the best way to end it off here with a victory lap, which is this song by L. Michaels Affair. A wonderful album called 24 Hour Sports, which is number 11 in my ranking. Before this, though, we had Mike, all caps by the way for Mike, with his song Watered Down off Showbiz, number 15, and one of my favorite rap records of the year. So many great beats and eclectic sounds on there. Lots of amazing songs of 2025, and I hope you can bring them into 2026 as well. I'm excited for the new year. I hope music is even better. It just keeps getting better every year. To finish it off, we have Zionsville 2 by Krogbin off The Universe Smiles Upon You 2. Number 18 in my rankings. I know not number 2, unfortunately. We talked about that last week, but this is a kind of reworking of their first record to celebrate the 10th year anniversary, and I just sunk my earbuds into that one. Really amazing stuff, and this rework is excellent, and I think a good one to end it on. So let's get into it. See you next week, and Happy New Year. And happy New Year.
which include